I think when I was young, drawing was like self-worth. It was like value. I don't know if that's because like I thought that was something I was good at, or if I was told I was good at it. But yeah, it would help me feel better about myself. If I could still illustrate, I think I would. And I don't think I would illustrate the things that I photograph.
So when it happened, how did you deal with it? When she actually passed?
You know, I don't remember crying at her funeral. And around that time is when my grades started to diminish and I started experimenting with recreational drugs. Yeah, I think that was my cope. Friends made me feel good. They made me feel better. They made me feel important. And so I didn't like being inside. I didn't like being by myself. And so I never drew anything. I partied a lot. And I think the people I was hanging out with were very similar to me in that they had something that they needed to express and they couldn't or weren't willing, something. And at that time, I had picked up disposable cameras. It was a very scary time where the people I was hanging out with, one of their houses got raided for some hardcore drugs. And I felt really lucky to not be there when that happened. Some people got locked up, some people passed away. And I was by myself a lot at that time. I had made a decision that I'd make new friends and try to do better with my life. And I tried to draw, and it was really frustrating. Usually I could just pick up a pencil or a paintbrush, and if something doesn't pop up in my head, if I'm not inspired by anything, I can look at something and draw it. I remember trying to draw this portrait of this anime character, and I couldn't remember what I was, like the lines. I couldn't look at the image and then go to my blank sheet of paper and start.
If you're doing it for yourself and you're choosing erotic art, what is it about it that you get out of it?
I don't feel like, well, first I don't feel like I chose photography. I don't want to say that I'm not meant to do this, but like, I was an illustrator and I lost that. And this is the closest thing to that for me. I'm not ashamed anymore, but at the time I was very ashamed of what I had used to cope. If you're like specific, I was like addicted to crystal meth for quite some time. Not a very, very long time, but long enough to change my life. I mean, we all teach ourselves lessons, and that's kind of how I look at it now. It's just like that was a huge lesson in my life, in terms of appreciation. I think I took a lot of things for granted. Maybe when it comes to mediums, most people have choice. But when it comes to like your expression, that comes from experience. That comes from your life or your lifestyle, and like the cumulative of that, right? So, did I choose eroticism? I could choose something else for sure, and I could make money from it probably. But why? Like, why not just do what is most interesting to me? I mean, I think that's the most honest way to do something.